What is up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream of Huddersfield versus Luton Town, the second leg of the Championship Playoffs semi-final. It should be a really big stream today. I am really excited to see the outcome of this game. We're going to get our first team in Wembley this year after this game. So my excitement levels are really starting to raise now. I'm really excited. I'm actually going to vote my own poll for my prediction there. Oh, I actually can't. It's YouTube chat. Oh, hello. I can't actually see the chat because the poll is in the way. I've actually got to do it on my video here. But yeah, that's something that is new that I've added here. And I'm going to give you guys till kickoff actually to do the poll. I'm going to give you guys till kickoff, so I'm going to keep the poll running for a little bit. I've just recently knew how to do these polls, so we're going to do it sporadically throughout in this stream today. I will be looking at Newcastle, Arsenal as well. Big game for Chelsea. Big game for Arsenal, of course. Newcastle don't have a lot to play for. But big game for Chelsea because if Arsenal do not win, I believe Chelsea confirm top 4. So we are... there's a lot of stakes, but we definitely are picking the best game to stream today, which is Huddersfield versus Luton Town. Dylan, I love that comment. In fact, I'm actually going to replace my pin message there because we actually hit our like target of 20. I've got to say, guys, thank you so much, and I've not shared it yet. So, guys, if you've not shared this stream yet, please do share it to your social medias, family, friends, anyone that might like watching my stuff, any other streamers doing this content, please share my channel around. It really is going to help. Sorry, I've not had a drink of water, and this is what happens all the time when I do the streams. I literally wolf down my dinner, have dessert, and then the sweetness from the dessert is making my throat dry every minute that I do and speak. So let me just quickly check. I've not even liked my own stream yet, and we're on 33. Thank you guys so much. Twitter now knows, and just going to quickly share on the Discord. If you, just in case they don't know, but if you guys actually want to join my Discord server, it is the top link in the description below. It's actually the best place to go to see updates of scheduling on my channel. You can talk to me directly from there. It's a really fun place to be. Just going to upload that, and now that's sorted. We can now talk to our community. It's difficult to see chat because the poll is taking so much of the room. And I don't want to hear this on my phone here. I will play it on my phone just to make sure it's working well. But I can't actually see chat at the moment. So let's see if I can read it through YouTube. We'll do it. In fact, no, this works. We'll do it like this. Haaland playing at Kenilworth Road next season, says cheese on toast. Interesting. Yeah, but I imagine the scenes if he did. Score prediction from Ethan is 2-1 Luton. Interesting. 1-0 Luton, says Charlie. We're going to have the Hogwarty moment in the second. Oh, wait, so it'll be an equalising goal, potentially? Luton deserve to go to Wembley. It'd be an unbelievable story if they did. Huddersfield 2, Luton 3. Oh, you're talking about Charlie there with the 1-0 there. Hopefully Huddersfield win because our record against them. But Lequan, do you know Huddersfield's record in the playoffs? It is unbelievable how good their playoff record is. So honestly, I know Luton have given you a harder time maybe on paper than Huddersfield, but you've got to think playoffs is an entirely different beast. And I think what we saw with Sheffield United especially is their lack of success in the playoffs really been a big factor of their lack of confidence against Nottingham Forest. What FIFA content should I post on my channel? Anything to your heart's desire. It could be views on ratings of players, team of the seasons, ultimate team, career mode, anything that you think anything that you like. Try and do something if especially if you're starting YouTube, do things that you like over what the people are going to like first. Naturally, you'll find enough people that like you, what you do, and then you build your community from there. That's how I did it. Colchester career mode has died. It's just been put on hold temporarily because I think I can revive it. The problem is I'm using a monitor screen. You can't really see it very, very well. But my TV, which I use for career mode, is basically not working. I need to get a new TV. So that is why I put it on hold. It's been a bit of an excuse in a way. But also what is a slight problem is that my part-time work are requiring me to work a couple more shifts, knowing that my availability now is a lot more now than what it was after university. And the thing is, a lot of my viewers, you know, go and arrive and would watch my stuff after school, so the time's actually not as limited as it is. But I'll find a way that, you know, I will definitely post more content on FIFA soon. Do you want me to create a player view? That actually is a fantastic idea, thank you. Went to Boreham Wood yesterday. That's right, it was the National League final day, and we can actually quickly talk about these things at the moment. So if I miss on chat, I do apologise, but it's the poll's taken out of the way. By the way, guys, if you want to vote on the poll, I'm going to keep the poll open until kickoff, and then we'll do another poll, you know, midway through the stream or something. Any of you that got any ideas for polls, you know, please do let me know. But hopefully Capture works. It does. Right, so obviously we've got these two games here. I am going to keep the scores on. So Midland is beating Silkeborg IF in the Danish Superliga. But we're going to go here. That's what we want. We've only got 5 minutes to talk about the team. Oh my gosh, okay. So, in goal, we've got Nee Nichols. Levi Cole, now he was not in the team last time. That's a new player they've added in there. Hogg keeps his place at the back with Tom Lees. That's interesting. Pippa also plays. Now, that is also a new player added as well. Dwayne Holmes, Johnny Russell, Lewis O'Brien, Harry Toffolo, Danny Ward, and Darnell Sinani. So 2 changes there. Pippa and Levi Cole starting. Naby Sarr dropping onto the bench here, which is an interesting decision there. I can't actually find who the other one is. In fact, well, I'll tell you what it may be. No, I can't think of who the other player is, unless it was... Did I have an injury in the last game that I've completely forgotten about? But yeah, we've got 2 changes. Pippa and Levi Cole, basically the big one being Cole in for Naby Sarr there. Now for Luton, Ingram keeps his place despite conceding, I think, a very avoidable goal for Huddersfield's part. Cal Naismith, Sonny Bradley, Reece Burke, pretty much the same back three with Robert Snodgrass in the squad. Now, was he in the squad or was it Lansbury in that position last time? I'm pretty sure Lansbury was there last time. So Snodgrass, I think, is a change. Amari Bell, Jordan Clark, Campbell and James Bree with Cornick and Hilton up front. So no Cameron Jerome. I think also 2 changes for what I can see from Luton Town over there. So that is very interesting. So yeah, as you can see, Jerome on the bench. But look at that, Adebayo also on the bench. He did have an injury, Adebayo. And I did think in my preview that he could potentially go back to the bench. But God knows how long he can actually be on the pitch. He's definitely going to be wanting to join the pitch, you know, if he does get involved with Luton on the upper hand. Dan Potts is on the bench there. Anurin, Thomas, Eiting. I'll tell you what, both teams have really got some good options if they do require them, you know, if things don't go their way in the game. So we've got 3-5-2, 3-4-1-2. So both teams looking like they're going to play with a 3 at the back or 5 at the back, depending how the wing backs of Pippo, Toffolo and Amari Bell and Bree are going to be. If they're going to be advanced, it might as well be a 3 at the back with 5 midfielders. Now, interesting, they got Snodgrass in that role to protect the back 3. Lansbury had that role last time, and I've got to say, I don't think Lansbury was heavily involved last game. So, it's 7:42. Let's get some last couple of comments going in before kickoff. Let's remember to change back to this. I will definitely look back at the results from the National League as well. Common You Moore, says Jack. Yeah, so Solihull Moors, if I remember right, finished 3rd, didn't they? They won their last game. And actually, I think, were they only 1 point behind Wrexham, for what I remember? We need Alex and the fans to be in FIFA. I tell you what, yeah, you definitely do. What the heck are these managers doing 3 at the back? Well, it looks that way, OTR plays. Coniston, welcome to the stream. Davis came back on Saturday. Yes, I did see Lequan, and that's a brilliant recovery on his part. Only team that don't work with 3 at the back. Harry Cornick 1-0, Ward 1-1. Hog to miss crucial penalty. But actually, if it's 1-1, Charlie, you're predicting extra time. If anyone's predicting extra time, could any of you predict what you think will happen then and now? Stockport County champions, yes, they deserved it. They beat, I think it was against Halifax, who were, I think, originally 4th or 3rd place. I think because Halifax lost, but Solihull Moors won their last game. I can't remember who they were playing against. But because of those 2 games, Solihull Moors, I think, picked Halifax into 3rd in the end. And both them and Wrexham will be in the playoff semi-final. Extra time added by 116th minute. Now, that would be big. Someone's going to have to tell me, and someone may know, when was Stockport County in the EFL? Because they were most certainly an EFL team. I remember it. I think it was... It may have been 2004 when they were relegated, but do correct me if I'm wrong. It actually may have been a bit later, maybe like 2007 even. But I'm actually going to do a quick Google search now, because it's going to drive me insane if I don't know. But I want Stockport and Wrexham to go up, because they're both former EFL teams. Both have really been underachieving really in their recent years, so I've really wanted to see them back in the EFL. I tell you, someone's going to tell me, in fact, actually, hang on, relegated 10-11, oh, it was even more recent than I remembered, to the 6th tier in 12-13. Wow. And there was 6th tier in 12-13, so that's National League North. That's right, I remember, because they were promoted 18-19. That was the same year when... I think that was the same year or the year after when Braintree Town got up from National League South, because I remember them. And then only 3 years later, they get promoted back, to the original league. So fair play to them. Right, kickoff's about to be started. They're doing a minute's applause right now. I think I'm going to end the poll now. So just to tell you the result... because I've said, who do I think is going to win the playoffs, or who do you think, guys, is going to win the playoffs? And 63% of you said Luton Town. I don't know if there's a little bit of you wanting Luton Town to win, but that's a very interesting result. Now, I've not got the timer ready, guys. It's inevitable. I've not got the timer ready. Great. Right. Gonna have to time this now. Please do like the stream if you've not done so. Max went live as well. Don't know how he's doing, but he'll attract a good 100 viewers. I can almost guarantee it. I might. Oh, I think I got it just on 20. Yes, that was absolutely... Yeah, 2010-11. Yeah, thank you, Charlie, for telling me. I didn't know it was that recent, because I did remember them. They were in the... I'd like to say they were in Division 2 before it was called the Championship. I don't know what year it was, but I remember them being up there, and then they, had their financial difficulties, as their wiki did say. So how we're doing so far? We are on 36 likes apparently. Please like the stream if you've not done so, because we're 4 likes away already from our target, which is fan-bloody-tastic. I'll tell you that. So guys, please do make sure you do support the stream as you can. Nothing really happening at the moment. We have got what looks to be an early Luton chance, long ball going in, and then just some just some experience, I would dare say, defending from Levi Colwell, just heading the ball away and making sure there's no danger. But he has won Luton a corner. By the way, guys, if you've not subscribed to the channel either, please do make sure you do hit the subscribe. Someone has subscribed, by the way. We're on 1,122. So, guys, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Please do hit that subscribe button if you've not done so. So, corner's been taken in by Snodgrass. Headed away, and another corner. Okay, some early pressure from Luton Town at the moment, and they really need it. I mean, when you got a draw, the home team's going to be wanting to use their ground to ultimately finish the team off. But if you're the away team, you really, really got to put in a performance here. Another corner whipped in. Oh, partially cleared, James Bree. Oh, okay. It's still debris. Cross comes in. Header over the goal. First opportunity going to Danny Hilton, and Luton Town heading the ball over the goal. Has Lee Camp even played for Wrexham when he joined? I'm not sure, to be honest. It's such a Lee Camp signing, Wrexham, when was Wrexham last time up? Now, they 2007, 2008, I think they were last time in League Two. But once again, if I'm slightly wrong, because I have been corrected on some things recently, someone pointed out that I got my Sheffield United promotion seasons incorrectly there in the years. But I'm just trying to remember. I believe it was 2007. I can't remember if it was 6, 7, 7, 8 when Wrexham were last in the EFL. But if anyone does know, please do let me know, because guaranteed you guys are going to, you guys are just know everything. You guys are able to tell me before me. I'll see if I can find it. 2008, I was right. I thought it was 2007, 2008, so it was that season. And actually, since then, Wrexham have just stayed. They've plateaued into National League. They've not fallen down to 6th tier like what Stockport have done, but they've plateaued into that league for, I can't do the maths right now, it'll be nearly 15 years. So next year will be 15 years that they've just stayed in this league, which is incredible. Like, they're the version of Nottingham Forest of the National League, pretty much, with how many times they've stayed in one league in a season. It's 2007-8. Right, let's actually watch this game as well. Is anyone going to be looking at your key coverage of Newcastle Arsenal? Thanks, OTR. I do appreciate that. Right, here's Harry Toffolo for Huddersfield. First meaningful time they've went forward there. Sonny Bradley defends it. Heads it away. Sinani against Snodgrass, and Sinani does very well there. Great defending, actually. And then it's it's a throw-in now. Right, let's actually concentrate on this game. By the way, if you guys want to follow my social medias, they're down there as well. Twitter, Alexa0109, Alex Harney-Smith21 for Instagram. You can follow me. I don't really post a lot on either social media, but especially for Instagram, I've got my graduation coming up quite soon, so it could be something that, you guys will get a mini exclusive of my social life as well. So, feel free to follow me, because you have every right to do so. Right, so this could be a small opportunity. Russell on the ball now. I was going to say what a ball, but good defending by Bradley to stop the run from Danny Ward. Had he not intercepted that, Danny Ward would have been 1-on-1. Now Luton trying to go for the direct route, it looks like it. Jonathan Hogg going to pass it back to Nee Nichols. So, if either team don't want extra time, one of them needs to score a goal. I mean, obviously, that's how football works. It can't be a draw in the playoffs. But you look at this Huddersfield team with how good they've been this season in this game. They've played against Luton in that pressure very recently when Luton were up there in the top 6 and beat them 2-0. Albeit, yes, they did have a lot of the ball, and it was 2 chances where Luton did waste some chances of their own, but they got to do the same here. Luton will have some chances. Luton will definitely fight. Now, Dwayne Holmes does very well there. Lewis O'Brien doesn't get tripped up. He does get fouled though, and it is a free kick awarded to Huddersfield Town. Do I think Dorking will go up? Is that from that's Dorking Wanderers, right, from the National League South? For what I've seen this season, they definitely deserve it. Ebbsfleet will probably wanting to back themselves because of their recent experience in the National League. Dorking, no. I think it's Dorking or Doking. I don't know how it's spelled. I think I say it's Dorking. For a bit of difference in the National League, I'll say yes, they go up. Long free kick goes in, and Ingram leaves it, and it's a goal kick. Sampdoria beat Fiorentina 4-1. Is that the case? Because I do have other scores on catch-up. And in fact, no, I think I did remember seeing it. So guys, let's look at this. Look at this here, Sampdoria. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I can already tell this is it's quite small. How does this look? This looks much better. Sampdoria 4-1 against Fiorentina. Now, Sampdoria were already safe from the drop from Serie A, but that's a huge result for them. It looks like I can't clear. Oh, through ball coming in. Harry Cornick wide of the post. Oh my god, that's the closest anyone's got to scoring. So I was just talking. It is Dorking Wanderers. Yeah, I thought so. So, he may have been off. Did the referee even blow his whistle and put his flag up? I don't think he put his flag up. I think he may have been off. And that would have been controversial if it was a goal and no referee decision, gave it as offside there. VAR would have looked at this and disallowed it. Pedersen turned down a new contract, which expired in 1 month. Oh dear, that's not good. For Birmingham's sake. I knew Onel Hernandez has already left, and I think there will be a couple more people that leave with him. I think there'll be a bit of a clear out for Birmingham. Huddersfield just playing out from the back. Matt's got 200 viewers. Fair play to the lad. He's done well there. I'm going to do another poll. And I think it's going to be quite interesting, this one. I've just thought of one. Huddersfield trying to go forward here. Lewis O'Brien here. Oh, he does so well. Lewis O'Brien. Oh, it's blocked away. I'm just typing the next poll. Now Harry Cornick on his own there. He's got a... Oh, it's good defending. Heroic defending from Huddersfield Town here. I think it's Tom Lees with that block. Wow. I'm going to say... We're just going to do a couple of polls very, very quickly. This is going to be the next one. I don't know how many options I've got though. So I've not got many. Headed away. Throw in doesn't go anywhere. And it's collected again. That's a shame. Okay. That's all I can ask. Oh, dang. Okay. I'm going to have to do it in different increments. I'll show you what the question is in a minute. So we'll do that there. And then that's how we'll do it. And then we'll do that. And this. Gotta add that there. Okay, so the poll now is, what minute will we see the first goal? And I think I've actually timed it pretty well, I gotta say. Do a poll of who will score first. Well, Dylan, I tell you, well, not who, but I said it was nearly what you... Oh, my God, just as we did that, Harry Cornick should score from there. Oh, my gosh, how's he missed? Oh, my gosh, it's an incredible save by Nichols. Point blank save, but Cornick, that's 2 opportunities now. Oh, let's finish my sentence. The poll is, and Dylan said who will score first. I wish I saw it, because I probably would change it to that, but this was the poll that I thought. When will we get the first goal? So we had 10 to 30 minutes, 30 to 45, 45 to 70, and 70 minutes to 90 minutes plus, which is including extra time pretty much. But just now, Harry Cornick has nearly scored literally bang on 10 minutes. It's an incredible save by Nichols. The ball's not gone out of play yet, so we've not been able to see the chance yet. But my goodness me, that was a huge chance. Huge chance for Luton there. Now here's Harry Toffolo. Here come Huddersfield. And are Luton going to regret this now? Cross comes in. Well defended again by Bradley there. Now here's the chance. Cornick. So what happens here? Alan Campbell with an exquisite pass by Campbell. He's on as well. Hulk plays him onside. Naismith with the ball. He's onside. I mean, it's straight at Nichols, but it's a really powerful shot. And if he directs it away from Nichols, it's a goal. Oh my goodness me. Good play by Campbell to get the pass to Naismith. Naismith with the cross. Hogg plays him onside. It's a fair goal if it went in, but it didn't go in. That is a big opportunity missed by Luton. Had Luton scored that would make things very interesting for Huddersfield in this playoff game. We'll give this about 10-15 minutes for this poll here. Well, this could potentially be a poll until we get a first goal, but knowing my luck, it'll end 0-0. Now, that's some great play by Toffolo to win the ball back there. And his 17 does well there as well. I think that's Snodgrass that wins the ball back here. If that's so, he's having a great game so far. or 12. I don't know. I thought I saw 17. It clearly wasn't 17. No one's... Oh, Dwayne Holmes with a ball. Oh, my gosh. Defended and headed away by Danny Hilton. Danny Hilton's now doing the defensive work. Corner. I tell you what, this game's going back and forth right now. I am loving this. Cornick with 2 big chances. One maybe was a bit, harsh, but the second one he should have scored easily. Any top striker would be scoring those goals. No excuse for that. Don't be like Twitch and you get to be over your shoulder. Nah, I wouldn't do that as well. You nearly does as OTR plays. I don't know how. Any side of a keeper, everyone should know. They really should. They really need to hit it like anywhere else other than the keeper. That's all you had to do, and that would have been a goal, which really would have opened this game up. So, referee's just blowing for a couple of incidents there. Corner comes in. And it's a really bad corner. Oh my days, it's awful. Doesn't find anyone there. Was it Pippo delivered the corner there? If so, that was not great at all. Goes over everyone and it's a goal kick. I mean, to put in perspective, Luton barely touched the ball. But they have already made so many chances in this game. Now Huddersfield have got to be very careful. They are definitely... Luton Town are definitely showing their threat, which is fantastic. We do have a goal, apparently, in Serie A. Juventus, I've been told, have scored. They have scored, indeed. I can't, for some reason, click on it. That is very bizarre. I can't actually click on Juventus. Why can't I go Serie A? Why am I not allowed to go to Serie A? I should be told if I want to go to Serie A. Well, I've been told Vlahovic has scored. So... thank you for updating me about that. I can see the scores, but I can't see who scored the goals. By the way, guys, make sure you vote on the poll when we will get the first goal. If I were to make a prediction now, and don't know if I can even cast my vote. I don't think I can. I would say... I think we may get 1 before half time, but I think it's going to be 30 to 45. And I think that's by far the most that people have voted for at the moment. But I will keep the poll open either to the end of half time or... until we actually get our first goal. So, Huddersfield now trying to break forward here. Harry Toffolo. He's up against James Bree. He passes backwards there to Russell. Then to Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill. Now, let's see what impact he'll have in this game. He's already had, really good bits of defending work there. Definitely very experienced in making sure protecting. They need to protect something, Oh, and that's a poor pass on the back line there by Jonathan Hogg. Doesn't get anywhere near Levi Colwill. Definitely a miscommunication on their part. Newcastle and Arsenal's just kicked off, by the way. Big game for Arsenal because they can get almost like, well, they'll definitely put pressure on Arsenal and Chelsea if they win this game. But if they lose, the pressure's on them now because Spurs. Oh, chance! Oh, punched away. Rebound, no. Oh my gosh, Luton again going forward. Amari Bell should do better. Snodgrass from just outside of the penalty box has a decent opportunity. It's a long direct ball again. James Bree picks up the long ball. Squares it back to Cornick. Cornick to Snodgrass. Unchallenged. Punched away. And Amari Bell, had he hit the target, that'd have been a goal. And Nathan Jones just literally raising his hands up like this. That's 3 big chances that Luton have not been able to put away. Now here come Huddersfield. Dwayne Holmes against Amari Bell. Amari Bell doing quite well there. Dwayne Holmes has had to retreat a bit. Now he's found... that's a good bit of play actually by Pippa. But they've just retreated once again, Huddersfield. Harry Toffolo now on the ball on the left-hand side against James Bree. He's going to give it to Aidan O'Brien. Bree tries to intercept it, but doesn't quite work. Hilton does well initially to block the cross. It's gone out for a Huddersfield throw-in. How's my day been? Sorry, I've not seen the polls taken away for most of the questions. It's gone okay. I tell you what it is. My day's been so quiet. It's been actually lazy. I'd actually would call my day lazy. I didn't really use this day. It was like a bed day. Stay in bed and literally do nothing, which I never like those days as well. And I gotta say, I never feel good about those having those days because I always feel like I should do something. But to give me a little bit less of an excuse, there is no part-time work on the Monday, and it's a very quiet house as well on the Monday as well. It just felt right for it to be a really quiet day. Tuesday, I might get a video out. I've got a couple of things I might want to do, but both require quite a big amount of research. I've got a decent understanding in the field, but I definitely want to be looking at stats and stuff before I even look into that. Now, that's some good play by Aidan O'Brien. He's on his own here. Gives it to Toffolo. Oh my gosh, Dwayne Holmes. Oh, well tackled by Bell. Just once again, Huddersfield overcomplicating the final pass. Long ball in. Header! Over the goal. Now Huddersfield crafting a couple of chances now. Danny Ward with the final chance. And it was headed over the goal. God, Aidan O'Brien definitely actually had the momentum to take that on his own. But he was unselfish, gave it to Toffolo. Toffolo at that time was a bit closed down. Sanani with a brilliant delivery. And Danny Ward winning the header. But high and wide over the goal. Luton have only really had the opportunities on target at the moment. Ingram's not made a save to make, which is good news for Luton Town fans, because we saw against Huddersfield in the last game that, give something low and hard, he may not save it, even at his near post. So Luton have done everything right at the moment. I know they've conceded a couple of chances, but it's been chances that Huddersfield have overcomplicated themselves. What they've got to do now is to stop Huddersfield having so much of the ball. But maybe that's what they want. Maybe they want Huddersfield to constantly try and find the pockets of space, and then Luton will counter and find the gaps. Not necessarily counter by playing the ball on the ground, but being a direct counter-attack. So a long ball to find just literally a target man play, target man football. And I think that's what Luton Town are aiming for. Michael Brown, welcome to the stream. He says, do you think the EFL should implement VAR not only to the Championship but to League 1 and League 2, because there's been many mistakes by officials not giving blatant penalties or overlooking fouls? I do think VAR should start to be implemented. I would have actually really liked to see them in the semi-finals. I know we're kind of getting a breakthrough with having them in the playoff finals for League 1 and League 2 alongside the Championship, so I was a bit surprised that I found that out today. But even with the playoff semi-finals, I think it would have been the perfect way to see, how it can be implemented. And I think it can with the right officials. The biggest gripes of VAR really is not really the technology now. At the start, it was the technology that people had a trouble with, but now it's the people using it. And sometimes the time it takes. Now, Dwayne Holmes does very well. Sorry about that. I am just completely intruded my answer there. But Huddersfield looks really dangerous. Luton win the ball back. They're trying to go on the counter-attack here. Here's Harry Cornick against Levi Colwill and Aidan O'Brien. He does lose out though, but he tries to find a good pass. He finds one to Robert Snodgrass, who's played a really good role so far in this game. Amari Bell on the left-hand side. And that's to Jordan Clark. Well, good defending actually by Tom Lees. Booted away. And now Huddersfield are now going forward. This game is going at 90 miles an hour, which I love. Dwayne Holmes now to find Danny Ward. He is up against Reece Burke. Can he get the better of him? Cross comes in. No Huddersfield player to receive it. Naismith tries to boot it. It comes off Sanani. And it's a Luton Town throw-in. Right, but back on my point, yes, I think VAR should be used. I really think they should. I don't know if it's like they can't afford the technology. I know there was someone, I can't remember which journalist it was, but some says that some grounds would have found it difficult to implement it. You've got to remember that some stadiums actually, with the technology they have, they have very little of it. So some stadiums may not even be equipped to even have the boards that showed the VAR, but I definitely think they should trial it at least with a couple of games. Like they did, in the first Premier League season when they started trialling it as well. I have a feeling there'll be a red card in this game now. That's interesting by Charlie. Don't necessarily think that yet. We've not really seen any big... we've not seen many big challenges. Pip has just done an unnecessary one there. I don't know, maybe. Definitely if it's... Let's say Luton score and Huddersfield are chasing. I could see them definitely getting a red card. And you've got to say, Luton have had their fair share of red cards too. They are quite a dirty team with the best of times. You shouldn't bet on the final. Well, I just don't bet full stop. There's too much risk involved. By the way, guys, we are on 38 likes. We're 2 likes away from our like target already, and we're 22 minutes in. So that would be incredible, guys. Make sure you hit the like button for this stream. It does tremendously help the growth of this channel. Chance caught by Nichols. So yeah, please do like the stream. It really does help the growth of this channel. And if you've not hit the subscribe button either, please also do that. We're on 1,122. Could we get to 1,125 today? So maybe 25% from getting to 1,200. You know, that'll be appreciative. So we're 3 subs away from that. 1,230. 1,130, sorry, will be a great achievement as well. 8 subs away from that. So guys, if you've not hit that subscribe button, please also do that. It really helps too. Social medias are also down there as well. There's even options that you can donate as well, which will be just extra generous, but of course you don't have to do that. And if you've not voted as well in the latest poll, do so at the moment, because at this moment of time, we're still within option 1 within the 10 to the 30 minute region. Most of you currently voting for the 30 to 45 minute region, which I do think is more realistic than others. Notice how my viewer count just goes down immediately, especially when I start self-promoting. Here's one of those things, isn't it? Right. I think we're going to wait till 25 minutes and then we'll start talking about stats, because there are quite a few important stats at this moment of time. Oh, half chance. That's tackled there. Luton getting to the box a little bit here. Cross. Interesting cross. It finds Alan Campbell there. Snodgrass. Oh, James Bree. That's not the right ball there. Gives it straight to Aidan O'Brien, and you don't want to do that. That is, just a poor touch by Sinani, and that would have been a really good counter-attack. I tell you what, Huddersfield, despite playing a bit of the ball, they've been prone on the counter-attack as well. So I'm seeing 2 relatively counter-attacking teams at the moment, which is very interesting. I think it's going to be very much a chess game. I think they're definitely going to be wanting to change from possession ball to counter-attacking ball. And we're definitely going to get a lot of styles of football here, right at the highest standard. I mean, not officially the highest standard. The highest standard will be the Premier League, technically. But with a game with as high stakes as this, you know, it's crucial. It's very, very crucial that they don't overcomplicate things here. We're 1 like away, by the way, from 40. That'll be amazing. Long ball over the top. Oh my gosh, he's a chance. Hilton. Oh, goes down to the box. No penalty given by the looks of things. Yeah, no, he hasn't pointed to the spot. No penalty to Luton. Let's see this again. It's so simple again. A long ball by Reece Burke. Hilton is onside because Jonathan Hogg once again plays him on. Levi Colwill. Oh, he's got to be careful, Levi Colwill there. I can understand why they would have why they thought it wasn't a pen, but I've seen pens given for that before, I've got to say. So maybe a little bit lucky there. I'll tell you what, Matt at one point had under 100 viewers, which is actually quite small. Oh no, I say that. He's now got 286. I don't know why. His viewers have just been like spiraling out of control almost. I got 5 apparently, which is decent enough. Right, 25 minutes gone. I did say we're going to do stats. It's stat time with Lex Alexas. Let's do this in style. God, I really wish they didn't show a black screen there. It'd be perfect if it didn't. Right, so as you can see with this attack momentum, I don't know if you can. You kind of can. You see that Luton had a big spike there, but then it was being a bit back and forth. Luton in the penalty box, offside given. So since then, it's been a bit back and forth, a very even game, which you would definitely want. Now that's a very tight decision. I think he is slightly off. I think that is a correct decision, actually. Possession-wise, 61% to Huddersfield, 39% to Luton. But look at shots here, 5 shots to 2, and 2 shots on target from Luton Town here. Luton definitely going closer now. Hilton now with the ball. Oh, he's up against Jonathan Hogg. Hogg does well. Although, Alan Campbell retrieves the loose ball. Cornick with the cross, blocked by Aidan O'Brien. And Aidan O'Brien is fuming at his back line here. So, 2 corner kicks to 1, but this will be the 3rd corner that Luton are going to have. So, that will update very, very soon there. 1 block shot to 0 there. That was just now, actually. 2 goalkeeper saves. Yeah, 2 for Lee Nichols. And he could do another one there if Luton do well with their corners. Long balls, look at that. Luton doing a lot more. I did say a long ball. Accurate passes. Huddersfield have done more of those. They've had more dribbles as well. Only one dribble by Luton. That's surprising. 12 duels won there. Right, let's go back to watch along cam and see this corner. Cross comes in and it's caught. Disappointing there. Oh, okay. Referee wants to take the corner again. Oh, that's a bit controversial. So he's called for the corner again. He's not happy with Jonathan Hogg by the looks of things, with some pushing and shoving going on there. No penalty, but clearly... Okay, so what was going on here? It was... What was going on here? Oh, a multiple amount of Huddersfield players were down, but some, I think, definitely wanting to go down there. Right, another corner headed away by Dwayne Holmes. James Bree. That's a good cross again. Right, won it back by Jordan Clark. Can he find anyone? We've nearly made it to the 30-minute period now. Jordan Clark's got a couple of options. Can get past it back to Snodgrass. No, that's a clever ball to Reece Burke. Reece Burke against... Oh my gosh, okay, good play. Naismith with the ball. No one there to receive it. Quality of the crossing is just not there at the moment. We've had some banging crosses, but just defended well. But there's also been a handful of crosses that have just not even met the head of any player, whether it's teammate or opposing player. You know, so some crosses have been very disappointing, unfortunately. But some of them have been absolutely exquisite. But unfortunately, we've not been consistent enough with the exquisite crosses than we have, with the poor ones. Change my like goal. Have we hit 40? We have hit 40. Thank you guys so much. I tell you what, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be too ambitious this time. I'm going to put it back to 50. I think going up by 10, I think is a good way to do it. We had a lot of viewers at the start of the stream, I've got to say, especially when that first chance came through. But I noticed this. When the game doesn't really get all that interesting, they all tune into Matt's stream because maybe Matt's more interesting to talk to as a person. Cornick to James Bree. Bree! Oh, good save! Oh my gosh, that was in as well. Oh my gosh, it's the third big save that Nichols has had to make. And Huddersfield on the back foot when it comes to chances here. So, it's a throw-in. Cornick, he's just... No one's closing down James Bree. It's not the fastest of shots, but I tell you this, the lack of closing down is very worrying, I've got to say. I don't know if there was Russell or Levi Cole there, but I don't want to call out Levi Cole because he really could well be a Chelsea defender next season. Corner goes to nothing. I think it's another corner. Jonathan Hogg heads it away. I don't really want to slate Levi Cole too much because I think he'll be a Chelsea defender next year. But at this moment of time, when he's not been at that back line, Huddersfield have looked like they've had much more control. I've got to say, he's been the one change. He's in for Naby Sarr. Supposedly either just like a change or just an injury thing. Corner. Oh, it just goes for everyone again. How are Luton not scoring these goals? They're having chances up the wazoo right now. Nathan Jones is going to be up there for one of the most frustrated, angriest men in the UK. Corner goes in. A slight nick off Hilton by the looks of things. It goes off Alan Campbell. It literally bounces off. I think it would have been... They would have looked at it because I think it would have bounced off his bicep. But it goes wide of the post. My goodness me. Are Luton going to regret missing those chances? Let's catch up with comments. I've not read comments for quite some time, so sorry about that, guys. Where have I put my stream? There it is. 50. Lee Good again. Season Bournemouth joined. Callum Wilson. Oh my gosh. Nathan Jones has got his head in his hands like this and he's doing this toilet dance thing again. Luke made it 40th. Thank you so much, Luke. I do appreciate that. Luton with 76% of the ball in the last 10 minutes. Oh my god. With Oldham Athletic, says Michael Brown, being relegated from League 2 alongside with Scunthorpe, Oldham Athletic became the first ex-Premier League team to be relegated from the Football League. Yes. Yeah, that is true. I don't remember if the original Wimbledon team were up there. I knew they were a Premier League team, but I can't remember if they were in the original 22 league system there. But yeah, that is a shocking stat. That is a shocking stat. They take really good pride, Oldham, for being one of the few teams in the EFL never to be relegated out of the EFL. And things have just went pear-shaped this season. It really has. They had a small uprise in form, but it came at a very costly time for the season. And then obviously, you know, they had their problems there. Scunthorpe are on another level of problems as well. You know, notably, the two teams that get relegated from League 2 are the two teams facing the biggest issues in the EFL. You know, it does make sense when you think about it. You know, you think of what Southend went through. You think of what Macclesfield went through. I mean, they went through problems and they survived, which was... Oh my gosh, Huddersfield had a half chance there. So it was a good, quick break, actually, by Huddersfield there. Dwayne Holmes leading the charge there. I tell you what, Dwayne Holmes was voted man of the match in the last playoff game, and I didn't understand why. But I tell you this, if this was what he was doing in the last playoff game, I must have been blind as a bat, because I'm noticing it now, and I'm saying... Well done, Dwayne Holmes. You're doing really well for Huddersfield right now. Him and Lewis O'Brien, to be fair, have done all right in this game. I think they've been their two best players so far. Long goal kick. Can Luton retrieve it? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, James Bree could try and win that off Jonathan Hogg, but no, not quite. Oh, he's down there. You'd hope that's not an injury for James Bree. That he'll be a big blow. Now, through ball there. Finding Aidan or Lewis O'Brien. And then, headed away. Huddersfield player slips over. Oh my gosh. Right, Harry Cornick. Can he find the space here? He's trying to pass it wide to Reece Burke. Defended away by Levi Cole. Now that's the thing I want to see. Huddersfield under a lot of pressure. I agree. Huddersfield under so much pressure right now. By the way, is the audio okay? Or is it a bit loud? Ball knowledge is insane, says Charlie. I was correct. 2014 J. Oh, wait, which one there? Ranso keeps slipping from doing a goal kick, taking a free kick. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Clearly someone is asking a question which Charlie answered and I didn't. All right. That's no surprise. Right, so we're within the 30 to 45 minutes of the poll. 20 of you have voted in the poll so far. If you've not voted in the poll, guys, we're predicting when we'll see the first goal. I think we will get a goal before half time. If we get 50 likes, let's say this. If we get 50 likes before half time, we should get a goal before half time. I think 50 likes is what's going to trigger it. It worked, I gotta say. People think, it's Beige, doing all this like stuff or whatever. But it worked in our last, in Sheffield Wednesday and Sunderland, I believe. Or was it MK Dons or Wickham? I think it was one of the League One playoffs, which I said, if we get to this goal, we'll get we'll get a goal. And lo and behold, Sheffield Wednesday, I think it was, scored within 2-3 minutes later. So sometimes I'm an evil genius. Oh, now, this could be a good chance. Harry Cornick. Ball's too heavy again by Snodgrass. But Amari Bell on the left-hand side is going to give it to Jordan Clark. He's got a bit of space. Jordan Clark straight at Nichols. Disappointing chance. 21 of you voted. I might keep the poll till half-time, I think. I did say maybe the first goal, but it's a pain in the arse to actually try and read comments because it takes so much space. I normally use Streamlabs to read it. You know what? I actually might keep it until we get a goal because eventually we're going to get a goal. It'll either be, we'll either get a goal, obviously, or if we don't get a goal, we'll get a penalty goal. So, this is good play by Harry Toffolo. This is a goal. Oh my God, what a save by Ingram there. Dwayne Holmes. A bit of bodies flying everywhere. Oh my God. I tell you this, and this is no exaggeration, right? Harry Toffolo goes on a dribble that Ronaldinho would be proud of. You have got to see this again. This is why Harry Toffolo is in my team for season. So Lewis O'Brien gives it to Sanani. Then, oh my gosh, so he rides that tackle, gets past 3 players. It's unlucky he doesn't score. It was a good chance. It was a good save by Ingram there. Oh my goodness me. He gets past Burke and Clark. Good save by Ingram. That's the best chance that Huddersfield have got. And it took a Ronaldinho run to do it. Oh my gosh. Now they're looking back. Should there have been a penalty between Naismith and Ward? I don't think so. But Ward has definitely got a bit of an injury from that now. I think it was accidental by Naismith there. By the way, let's actually check other games at the moment because we have got another game in the Premier League, a slightly less important game. Newcastle Arsenal still 0-0 in that game there. Great statue there. You wouldn't guess Newcastle were a team with nothing tangible on the line. So it sounds like Newcastle being the better team. Let's look at stats. 63-37. 4 shots to Arsenal, but 0 shots on target. Oh dear. I think I'm definitely watching the better game here. 2 corners each, 3 fouls to 2. What was the lineups? I didn't actually look at the lineups. So Dubraka, Kraft, Cher, Byrne and Matt Targett, Sean Longstaff, Guimaraes with Joelinton, Almiron, Wilson, St. Maximin. That's a good team. Great team, I would dare say. Also got Ramsdale, Tomiseu, White, Gabriel, Tavares, Xhaka, El Neni. God, they're still using that double midfield pivot of Xhaka and El Neni. It didn't work against Spurs, so I don't know why they're keeping it. Saka, Odegaard, Smith Rowe, and then Ketia up front. I don't know. It's hard to say. It sounds like at the moment they are praising Newcastle being slightly better here. Back to stats. So as you can see, Luton are having more of the ball, 42% now. It was a lot more one-sided with possession, but still, look at this. 7 shots to 3 there. 4 shots on target to 1. Obviously, Huddersfield just had their one recently, but that was their first one in the 35th minute, pretty much. So 35 minutes, they've not had a single shot on goal. They had 3 shots on total, but definitely half chances there. 1 blocked shot there. Saves, it's going to be, look at that, 4-1. Nichols has kept Huddersfield in this playoff tie at the moment, because there were at least 2 of those saves were really good by Nichols, showing his best plays as a goalkeeper there. I wouldn't say like goalkeeper's combination save worthy, but it's still like crucial goalkeeper save territory here. Luton need to learn how to score. Yeah, I agree. Had they know how to score, you know, who knows what this team can be capable of there. Oh, bloody hell. So it looks like a couple of players are down at this moment of time. Oh my days, alright. So I'm just watching something here. Right. A couple of players down here. Danny Ward again. Now he's in danger now. If he does get substituted off, it might have to be Jordan Rhodes on the pitch for a good 50 minutes plus extra time if needed. So maximum he can get is 80 minutes. And yes, Jordan Rhodes is warming up right now and putting his kit on. He will be going on the pitch. He will be going on the pitch over Danny Ward. He looks like he's going off injured. End the poll, says Charlie. How many people voted? It depends how many people voted. 24? Let's get 25 votes before we end it. So one more of you, if you've not voted on the poll, please do so. Because we'll get another poll after half time for sure. We've got Rexy. Welcome to the stream. Huddersfield may have to turn to Sorba Thomas. Well, they're going for Jordan Rhodes at this moment of time, so striker on for a striker there. That is very unfortunate for Huddersfield. Remember this, I know they're the home team, but they are, in a situation where they're not at a lead at the moment. They need to make something happen. Ramsdale kicks are shocking so far, says Jack. So his distribution's not been great by the looks of things. Luton have to score soon, otherwise Huddersfield will score. I don't personally see that at the moment. I tell you this. It wouldn't surprise me if Huddersfield do score, but I just don't see Huddersfield scoring anytime soon. I got to say, if I am predicting a 35th minute goal, I think it'll be like one of those times where, that's not a good clearance by Levi Colwill. It's gone straight to Harry Cornick. James Bree. I was just saying that, if anyone's going to score first, it's going to be Luton at this moment of time. Reece Burke. To Snodgrass, who I've got to say, Snodgrass has done really well. Really well, Snodgrass. I was surprised he wasn't playing in the first leg game. So, Naismith to Amari Bell. He's been a bit more quieter in this game. A lot of the attacks going more in the right-hand side than the left-hand side, but he has been involved here. Jordan Clark. Good ball to James Bree. He's going to shoot! It's a simple save again by Lee Nichols. He makes this look so easy as well. Luton again with another shot on goal, but if they keep going for distance, I mean, the shots are high and powerful enough. It's just straight at Nichols. They need to test him. They need to make him dive for it. Which, to be fair, I think most of their chances, they've not really made Nichols dive for it. So, whilst they've had shots on goal, the quality of those shots on goal need to make Nichols more worked, basically. He's made 2 diving saves so far, which he's done very, very well. But the other times, it's just been straight at him. And they need to really make him dive for one corner to the other. And there has been a couple of times where, yeah, maybe a bit unlucky that they've not got the rebound from a shot. But, you know, a bit more composure, then they would score that. Right. Have we had all 27 votes? Right, let's end the poll here. So, results of the poll are now going to be as follows. So, my question was, what minute will we see the first goal? We're currently in option 2 at the moment, so 10 to 30 minutes is unfortunately wrong, if anyone's voted it. 51% say 30 to 45 minutes. So, apparently, in the next 2 minutes, we're going to get a goal. Let's hope so. So, the lowest percentage was 70 to 90 minutes plus. Now, that is very interesting because I was either going to vote for that or the 70 to 90 minutes. Because, if we get an early goal, then we'll get a flurry of goals. But the longer we don't get a goal, the more likely it's going to be goalless and stale. But both these teams have really got something on the line to play for here. You know, they could end their game in the 90 minutes there. You know, they definitely... Well, I know there's a bit of a break from the playoff final. So when we think about it, the playoff final is... Oh, what the bloody hell is it? It's... So today's Monday. 21st is the Saturday. It's the week after that. So, no, it's a Sunday because the week after the 21st is the League 2 playoff final, 29th. So, just under 2 weeks' time will be the playoff final. So, this does get a lot of opportunities for injured players that weren't featured in the semi-finals to be featured in the final. And that's just going to make things interesting for sure. Jack saying 1790. By how the game's going so far, who would you say is going to win? Chances, Luton have been so much better. But on the ball, Huddersfield always do look a bit threatening going forward. Luton definitely playing more of a direct style of play. Huddersfield playing more on the ground pretty much. Now here's Jordan Rhodes. Can he do something there? Well, one thing that's a bit of a blow, or O'Brien actually, sorry that was. Toffolo, he scored from there before. Cross goes in. He's not found Rhodes. Sinani can't get there, headed away. One blow for Huddersfield is that Danny Wardin's off the pitch injured and Jordan Rhodes is already on the pitch for them. We've got 2 minutes of added time, by the way, so nearly half time. I honestly think it could be one of those games where Luton have so many chances and Huddersfield find one chance, take it, and they nick it. And, you know, would have arguably not deserved it. Because we've seen them do it a couple of times, to be fair. You know, Huddersfield, you know, whilst they have been quite good at times going forward, they've not necessarily always been the best creating team with chances. They've been able to win necessarily by not always playing well. And that's been a really big strength for them. And I think it's prepared them well for the playoffs as well, where it's going to be very nervy. And the football's going to be very scrappy. You know, it's not going to be very fluid play. You voted 45 to 70. Interesting. Reporting from Newcastle Arsenal. Well, for what I know, no goals so far. Last time I even checked the stats, we had 0 shots on target. So I would arguably say we've picked the better game to stream today. I tell you what, so many people are streaming Luton and Huddersfield. I'm seeing more people stream Luton Huddersfield than I am seeing with Newcastle Arsenal. Of course, Goldbridge is doing Newcastle Arsenal, but I tell you what, Matt's got 300 odd viewers. There's someone else that had 500 viewers, and someone's got 500 viewers, Liam Martin, and he's got 284 subs, which I gotta say, fair bloody play to him. He's done so well to get that amount of attention there. He's got more viewers than subscribers. Maybe they don't do it all that often, maybe. That's probably why they don't get many subscribers, but wow, fair play to him. And it's May, why aren't you on the Arsenal game you're gonna share? Yeah, thanks for trolling me there. Sinani against Reece Burke. They're showing a replay there. Oh, okay, that is a free kick won by Huddersfield, and that could be a crucial place for them to win a free kick. If they score this, I mean, this will be pretty much the last kick before half-time. By the way, guys, we're nearly at 50 likes before half-time as well. We're 4 likes away on this channel for 50 likes. Can we get 50 likes before half time? That would be incredible to get to that goal at that time. It would be really appreciative if you guys can do that. Also, guys, if you've not hit the subscribe button for Let's Selectors, please also do that as well. 1,122 is where we're at so far. If you subscribe, you'll definitely get some Championship content, FIFA content, all sorts. Maybe even a vlog for the Championship playoff final. I'm still thinking of how the hell I'm going to record it. Free kick. It looks like it was going to be taken by Dwayne Holmes. He just ran across it. I don't think he's going to go for goal. If Holmes is taking it, he'll go for goal. If Sinani's going to take it with it, Sinani, he does go for goal for Sinani, and it's... Oh, no, Pippa, sorry. I think it's Pippa, actually, not Sinani. I think it was Pippa, actually. My apologies there. I think it was Pippa with the free kick, and it was poor over the goal. Disappointing there. But, guys, if you know the subscribe button, we're 1,122. It'll be massively appreciative if we can get to... Well, basically, another goal will be 1,125. It'll be absolutely appreciative. Thank you, Rasco, for liking the stream. Honestly, that is truly appreciative. It's free to do. Only takes 2 seconds. So thank you guys so much. So I've got to stop the timer, and I always forget to do this. It's half time. I always forget to change the title. Just basics, Alex. One of these days I will remember it. Would you wear an Arsenal shirt on stream? Never till the day I die. Now, Jack said Morse. Now that reminds me. Let's actually look. If we can, let's see if we can look at the National League results. Before we do that, though, let's actually just quickly, very, very quickly check Newcastle Arsenal, because at this moment of time, it looks like it's not been a great game. To be fair, 6 shots to 1, so Arsenal definitely asking more chances. 1 shot on target to 0. 4 corners to 3, 4 fouls to 3. Any yellow cards, maybe? I've not seen any of that so far. Not had an update since that, actually. But there we go. No Arsenal players touch the ball more times than Ramsdale. That says everything, really, doesn't it? Arsenal having a lot of the ball, but not progressing with it. So that's been the biggest part of it. Let's see if we can find a way. In fact, I'm going to use whoscored.com for this. Now, you may wonder why I'm on Barnsley. Well, it could be because I was doing research from a video tomorrow. But we're going to go to National League. And can I only get North or South? Are you telling me? Do they name it National League Premier? That's it. I was going to say, what would I don't get it. They should just call it the National League. Give it some respect. No, come on. National League Premier. Come on, who scored? There we go. So, Solihull was... Oh, no, they beat Boreham Wood. No, that makes sense. You said you had Boreham Wood. I'm an idiot, aren't I? Yeah, but Boreham Wood, they fell away. Look at this. 2 defeats in a row and winless in 4 ultimately means they fall out of the top 7. Dagenham and Redbridge, despite beating Wrexham, as you can see here, this result at the bottom, they thought they don't get into the top 7 because Chesterfield, Paul Cook was questioned about his team's form, and he obviously cut an interview early, of course. But Chesterfield got the job done, got a 0-0 draw against Woking, 15th in the table, have nothing to play for, really. So it was a perfect game for them, really. Southend finish on 13th. Oh, yikes. Not been a great season for their part, but look at that lead. 88 points to 94. You cannot argue that Stockport have not deserved it. I mean, yeah, 10 losses, but 30 wins out of 44 is outrageous from any National League team. Wrexham end on 88. Solihull Moors, I tell you what, with 5 wins in a row, they may be seen as the informed team in the playoffs and could be a favourite to go up. Solihull Moors will be a great team to see in EFL. Halifax, because they lost against Stockport, they don't actually finish in the semi-final place. They're going to have to play in the quarter-final process, where they will play against Chesterfield and Notts County will play Grimsby. Cool, I tell you this. And I saw a stat today. Notts County and Grimsby is actually officially the first game that's actually being featured in all 5 divisions: League Cup, FA Cup and playoff games. And National League, obviously. So that's stats. This game between Grimsby and Notts County has just been played absolutely everywhere. So, stat of the day. 1 like or 50 already. If that's the case, guys, please do keep liking the stream. I do appreciate the support. I really thank you. No, I mean, scratch that. We already at 50 likes. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate that. Half time, 0-0 between Huddersfield and Luton so far. I'll look at stats in a minute. I'm just reading comments. Everton for life. How are we doing? I am doing well. How are you doing? Newcastle are going forward more, but can't create anything. Ben White got a yellow in 8 minutes. I did notice that, yeah. If Ramsdale's got the most touches, you have a really good idea where the ball's been in the pitch. If Moors get to the final, you want to go. Well, wait, where did they play the final? They didn't play at Wembley last time. Oh, where did they host the final between Torquay and Hartlepool last year? Once again, someone's going to be able to tell me before I'm able to find out. Rexy was the 50th apparently. Well, thank you, Rexy, so much for the support. 10 of you watching apparently. So I think now's a good time to actually look at stats at this moment of time. 0-0, but I tell you what, it has been actually a rather entertaining 0-0 draw. A little bit like the FA Cup final, which I don't really want to talk much about. So, Huddersfield Luton, 0-0 draw at half-time. 2 less goals than what we received in the first leg in this period of time. As you can see, Luton having a lot more, you can dare say, of the attack momentum. So, Huddersfield have tiny spells of good form, but you could definitely see that Luton have had more control. Now, that chance there by Cornick. He needs to score this. Campbell does so well. Naismith finds some space. Cornick onside by Jonathan Hogg. Should be an easy tap-in. But he hits it straight at Nichols. I mean, Nichols does well to make himself big. But had he gone for a corner, that would have been an easy goal. And Luton, had they been winning that game, I'd been interested to see Huddersfield's response. Because I've got to say, if I had to rate each team out of 10 so far, Huddersfield would get a 6. Or maybe even a 5, really. And Luton would get a solid 8 so far. Luton, for me, have been the better team. 55% to 45%. So, I've got to say, in the opening couple of minutes, it was pretty much 68 till place 32, let's say. But Luton, having a small spell of possession near the end of that half, catch up. Twice as many shots Luton have had compared to Huddersfield. 5 shots on target to 1. Nichols making 2 great diving saves. One from Cornick and one from Breed there, which I think has been the best save of the game so far. Then corner goes in, and then, oh my god, that chance there where it just brushes off Campbell's bicep wide of the post. That once again, just poor defending, and Huddersfield look quite dangerous at the back. I know they've been passing out from the back quite well, but in terms of defending set pieces and long direct balls, they've looked really nervy with that in the moment. Huddersfield have had their chances though. Toffolo, by far the best chance for Huddersfield, being the only player that's really managed to get into their box with some flair. A Ronaldinho type dribble to get past 3 players. I mean, that Toffolo just constantly surprises you there. The quality from O'Brien to lead that attack. Sanani with the perfect weighted pass to Toffolo. Toffolo just get past 3 players, and then Ingram making the save there. I mean, it's mind-blowing that the left-back's doing that sort of skill, but fair play. That is unbelievable from the young left-back there. 5 shots inside the box, 3 shots outside the box there, 5 shots inside the box, sorry, I should dare say there. So, you dare say Luton have edged it, they really have. More dribbles for Huddersfield. Accurate passes 207, but I did say about the long balls there. 32 long balls, 15 out of 32, so more accurate and more through balls played as well. More crosses by Luton as well. More direct, more possession based. That is the slight contrast of styles that we're having here. But Huddersfield have momentarily broken forward as well, and I think they are both really going to have to try and alter their way of playing. Sometimes Huddersfield don't play on the break, sometimes they play on the ball and patient play. Luton, bit similar as well, when they actually held the ball a little bit, it was more possessive rather than direct, which they've been playing most of the game as well. So both these teams alternating styles, which I think is fantastic. Jordan Rhodes only substitute so far, replacing Danny Ward, who did pick up an injury. So hopefully, if Huddersfield do go through, Danny Ward can be back for the final, because I think he'll be a very crucial player if he does. But that's pretty much everything I've got to say. So I think now's a good time to go to questions. Spencer, good to see you. Good to see you as well, Spencer. Fantastically appreciative there. I don't understand why they don't start Sorba Thomas. I think he's class, says XYC. I think the problem with Sorba Thomas is actually, you know, his biggest asset is his biggest downfall, which is the fact he can play in so many good positions. So Pippa is kind of in that right wing back role at the moment. I think if Sorba Thomas can be available, he can either play as right-sided centre-back, right wing-back, or he can go into a winger's position there. I mean, something definitely needs to change. I mean, maybe he can go on for someone like Holmes so far, or Pippa in that right-hand side there, or we can replace Lees and be a right-sided centre-back. So, I don't know. I think definitely Corberán knows he's a very prized asset and they're going to try and hold on to him at the moment. Don't know what happened there. Everton for life there. Right, let's actually think of another poll before we get to the second half. I enjoyed doing these polls. Since I've figured out how to do these polls, they're actually quite fun to do. Let's think. I tell you what I'll do here. I'm going to do who will score first. In fact, what type of goal will we get first? That's what we'll do. So we'll do. I can do a couple of scenarios which I think could happen. Then we've got. I'll show you what it is in a minute. I can only do 4 options, really? I'm just thinking it's going to be. I don't think it's actually going to be anything spectacular for what I can see so far. So I'm just going to change the option a little bit. Right, there you go. So the question or the poll is actually, what type of goal will we get first? Simple as that. So I've gone for mistake from opposing player because I think that back line, especially from Huddersfield, has looked quite shaky. But Luton are prone to mistakes as well. Will we get a penalty? Which I think can happen. A free kick. We have got a couple of good free kick takers from both teams. Or other. Because I wanted a couple more options, but the fact there was only 4 options, I had to put like an other option there. So let me know, guys, in live chat if you voted for other, and let me know what type of goal we'll get. Bottom bins by Ohms says, like, so I say very specific, but fair play. Very detailed prediction there. Is it in London Stadium, the 5th June final? Oh, that could be point. That could be a point. I'm actually going to Google that. What stadium? Well, I should know when the playoff final is because I might try and stream it. If it's on BT, I can't, unless I can get it somewhere. Where is the National League playoff final 2022? So last year it was Ashton Gate. That's right, I remember that now. So where is it going to be this year? Panorama National League playoff dates. I will look at the playoff dates at least. So, is the final on the same day as the championship? Wait, no, semi-finals remain Saturday 28th. Yo, London Stadium. You're spot on, Jack. I've just found it. 5th of July, London Stadium. Yeah. I didn't know. Was it Ashton Gate last year? I don't know if that's right. But then something's ringing a bell that's saying no, but it does sound right. I don't know. Either way, it was a big final last year. It is at London Stadium, yes. Oh yeah, thanks for saying that there. Half time 0-0 between Newcastle and Arsenal. Yes, that's right. Nothing really happening so far there. We've had 5 votes so far. So, guys, if you've not voted in the latest poll, please do so. So, it's basically a bit of fun. You know, it's a bit of fun. So, we're just predicting what type of goal are we going to get first. So, are we going to get a mistake? Are we going to get a penalty, a free kick? Or are we going to get just any other generic goal? XY was specific enough to tell me Dwayne Holmes' bottom corner goal, which I think is... I think it's actually a really, really good description there. Guys, let's be nice to each other, okay? Right. So, players off the pitch right now. I need to get the timer ready again, because it's nearly kickoff again. We're going to have to get things started. Looks like Sorba Thomas is getting a couple of instructions. So... whoever called Sorba Thomas to go on the pitch could maybe make a really early appearance in this second half. Maybe not right away, but definitely will be making an appearance at some stage. Which, Sorba Thomas, I don't think he's been the same player since his unbelievable form at the start of the season. But you've got to say that he has been incredible when he has been relied upon. Right, referee's just making sure that players are in their positions and no one is... stepping over lines, and referee's got a whistle in his mouth. Kick off. So, final 45 minutes in this 180-minute extravaganza. I nearly couldn't say the word, but I managed to get in the end. Unbelievable. So, nearly 180 minutes of straight football between these two teams. It could even be 210 if it goes to extra time. Now, Pippa now finding Dwayne Holmes. Oh, block by Jordan Clark. I tell you what, I was almost going to say... Holmes bottom corner. Spot on. Right, let's actually remember to do this time. Managed to remember to do it this time. So, corner goes in. Tap in or 75-yard screamer. Wow. Corner. Bit of pinball. Get someone getting there. Harry Toffolo gets there. Snodgrass is going to be careful. Greta. Favour the goal. Huddersfield going a bit close. Jordan Rhodes on replacing Danny Ward. So it's not a very well cleared corner. Huddersfield flown out the traps. Luton have barely got out of, the same gear as they did in the first half, really. So yeah, the cross goes in. I think it is Rhodes or was it Lees? I think it was Rhodes that rises above everyone, way over the goal. No, Tom Lees. My mistake, it was Tom Lees. Tom Lees with a header and over the goal. Wow. So, long ball in there. And it's already won back by Huddersfield. I tell you this. They're really... I mean, it's difficult to judge how each team's going to be in this second half. But at this moment of time... Oh my gosh, okay. Good play by Huddersfield. Pippa on the right hand side. If you remember in the last game, there's Dwayne Holmes overlapping run, but he does get well defended by Sonny Bradley there. Sonny Bradley still on Dwayne Holmes there, and it's a throw into Luton. Brilliant defending by Sonny Bradley. That is like the best defending that you can see. And I tell you what, that sunset in Huddersfield is looking really nice. But yeah, if you remember in the last playoff game, I know it ended 0-0 in the second half of the first leg, but Huddersfield were much improved, definitely had better chances, and Luton really struggled with the intensity. And at this moment of time in the first 2.5 minutes, we are seeing a very similar pattern to that. Obviously, no goals so far, but if it is going to be no goals like it was in the second half of the first leg, then that's no good for either team, because then we don't have a winner to Wembley, so it'll go to extra time. Tom Lees now. So these players like Tom Lees, Jonathan Hogg, I barely said them in the first half. Now I actually seen him having a couple of touches on the ball. So Dwayne Holmes now. John Russell. That's a bit of clumsy work there by Holmes there. Too heavy touch there. Amari Bell, but brilliant tackle by Pippa. I think if not Tommy who he was throwing for. Tell you what, the referee's got a very punchable face. I don't know who he is, no offence to him, but he's got a very punchable face. O'Brien now on the ball. Oh my gosh, he just broke Alan Campbell's legs. Oh, okay, Russell still on the ball. Shot, and it's easily carried. It's Sinani, sorry, it wasn't Russell. It was Sinani with the shot. And he does get the better Reece Burke through his legs. It's a simple save in the end of the day by Matt Ingram. Referee of this game is none other than Peter Banks. Oh, that's definitely a name I've seen on FIFA quite a few times. 8 of you voted in the poll apparently. So guys, if you've not voted on the poll yet, please do so. So we're predicting what type of goal are we going to see first in this game. I think it'll be a pen. I'm not going to say who yet, but I think we'll get a penalty. I think that's going to be our only goal of the game. That's what I think personally. Please do continue liking the stream, guys. It really helps. We're on 53 likes at the moment, which is very, very good there. David Merchant said, think this will go all the way. Good. Yeah, I think that a decent prediction there. If you are a new viewer of David, everyone do give David a warm welcome to the stream. All refs have a punchable face, especially if it's David Ellery. I can agree that all referees have a punchable face. There's not really many referees that you grow to like, really. You know, any referee would have one bad game against your club, and then it wouldn't be in your club's favour. So, yeah, it's a shame with referees, really, but that's some comment there. Yeah, do give David a warm welcome if he is a new viewer there. But yeah, I was just saying, guys, please do continue liking the stream. On 53 likes at this moment in time, which is fantastic for this channel. So guys, please do keep going with the fantastic support tonight. It really is appreciative. I'm just going to quickly plug because, you know, Huddersfield or Luton could really score at any moment. You know, whilst it's still 0-0, both teams, when they go forward very quickly. So I'm making sure it's brief. If you've not hit the subscribe button either, please do that because we're on 1,122. 1,125 will be a great achievement in the stream, which is 3 subs away. 1,130 would be great, which we're 8 subs away for. So I'm not even asking for 10 subs, really. You know, it's just a small amount of you to hit that subscribe button. And by the way, there was a stat actually I found the other day. Oh, this could be a chance for Luton. Cross comes in. Oh, it's defended and it's booted. Good defending. I saw a stat the other day on my channel, actually, which surprised me because you can see what percentage of viewers watch you that are subscribed or not subscribed. And somehow, the percentage of viewers who have not subscribed to my channel, who watch my stuff, whether it's a live stream or video, is 91%. Now, in the past, it was around 50-50, which is like the average. But for some reason now, it's gone, oh my gosh, Nico caught it and he spilled the ball. It's a foul on the goalkeeper, so nothing would have been given anyway. But yeah, 90% of my viewership, apparently, or in the last couple of days or so, 90% of those viewers have not subscribed. So please, if you've not subscribed, please do so. It's free to do, and it's the best thing that you guys can do, especially if you want to see my daily chunky content. If you want to be first in the queue for seeing my content, then hitting the notification bell is also going to help too. And please do vote on the poll as well, because we've got 11 votes so far in who we think, what type of goal we'll get first. I personally think it'll be a penalty. I'll tell you guys, currently in the lead in the poll is penalty, which is what personally I would go for. It's got that scrappy feel, you know, so that's why I think it'll be that. Alan Campbell. Now that's a good pass to James Bree. He's got some options, but it's a poor cross. It's defended by Toffolo there. Back to Campbell. I got to say, Toffolo not only going forward has done well, but defending wise, he's so good as well. Campbell keeps the ball in. Cross. Header. Oh, just wide by Amari Bell. No corner. He wants a corner, but I do think it came off Amari Bell's head first. Peter Banks says goal kick. Thankfully, it's a referee name that I'm going to remember. Right, this live chat's not updating because of the poll I've got. LJP, I'm so sorry. Thank you for saying hi. By the way, I've not ignored you. I generally cannot see much of my chat because of this huge, humongous poll that's in the way. I might end it in the next 5 minutes or so. If we get up to 20-25 votes, we might end it there. David says, I'm new, seen your Matt SB channel before. Oh, fantastic. Which one? Was it on a stream? Was it on one of his videos, because I have featured in his. How many videos have I been on this channel now? So I did the transfer grades. I did the mid-season grades with him, and I did the playoff final predictions from last year. So that's 2 videos. So I've done 2 videos on Matt's channels before. He's been on my channel once, which is an hour and a half long podcast-like conversation. So if you're actually, David, if you have not seen that, but you really like that sort of thing, I actually might link the video onto the chat now. So give me 2 seconds. I'll see if I can find it. Thankfully, when you've got YouTube, you can filter things so quickly there. So I should be able to find it so quickly. If it wasn't so slow. Oh, my days. Thankfully, nothing's really happening in the game so far. 54 minutes. You know, apart from that Amari Bell chance, we've not really had anything so far. If I just put that in the title. Got the link here. Got the video here. Copy link and put it there. So, in fact, ignore the dash at right at the end. I accidentally misclicked it, but David, that's the link that would take you to my video I did with Matt, which is an hour and a half long. So you don't have to see it now, obviously, but I thought I might as well share it now. Oof, I tell you what, I think Huddersfield have looked a bit better in this half. I've got to say, I know Luton have had that half chance with Amari Bell, but in terms of actually getting into Luton's penalty box, they've done a lot better with that. And England's actually had to work a little bit. You know, England could have honestly have been on holiday in the first half. But in this half, he's actually been a lot more involved. You know, not like anything too major with saves, but at least he's actually had to focus on some parts of the game. It was Luton Huddersfield last watch along. Oh, was it the last watch along? Was it really? Because I was not on Matt's stream last time. Unless I did comment whilst I finished my stream. Maybe that's what I did. I can't honestly remember. I can't remember what I did yesterday, let alone last week, honestly. But yeah, I have actually been involved because, we've got a really good... I'm not going to say friendship yet because I am actually still yet to meet Matt face to face. But if I do make it to the playoff final in Wembley, this will be probably the time I meet Matt for the first time, and likely with a couple other YouTubers as well. I think a lot of people are going to go to that playoff final, so I've got to get tickets there and fast. Literally, as soon as Forest play their game against Sheffield United, I'm going straight to Wembley's website and getting those tickets, because they are going to be sold out like that. So I'm going to need to definitely get those tickets as soon as I can, especially if it's like, imagine if it was Huddersfield and if it's Huddersfield going through, no, this is not me having a dig with Luton Town fans, because they are a very passionate bunch of fans. But personally, with the amount of people that actually go to their stadiums, which is down to their stadium capacity, I'll give them that. But I personally don't think they're going to have enough fans to fill a big chunk of Wembley. But if we had Huddersfield or Forest, for instance, or Huddersfield and Sheffield United, I think they can have the fans to really fill in Wembley. So that is what I think may happen here. I was in the comments. Yeah, everyone wants tickets. Yeah, I must have been in comments there. But no, I thought it may have been when either when Matt shared my channel around or someone here sharing my channel around, because that's what I thought it was going to be, because Matt shared my channel when I donated to him on the Leeds-Chelsea game. Basically, it felt like a rightful donation, because it was basically him announcing that he's just done YouTube full time now, which I'm like using as a celebration, thinking you're the proper YouTuber now. And I gotta say, and this is going to be something which I don't think my viewers are going to like to hear, but I don't think I'm ever going to go to that. I don't think I'm ever going to do this full time, because right now I'm in a situation where I've got a 9-to-5 job, which will be starting in a couple of months' time, where I'm going to be travelling most days of the week, and I'm going to be exhausted. I'm definitely going to want to try and keep this channel alive. I've only done 3 seasons of commentary in my channel, and I definitely want to do more than 3, especially if we get some new teams in the Championship, which, if Sunderland get promoted, it'll be the first time I'll talk about them, which will be refreshing. Cross comes in, headed away. Luton with a cross there. And if Burnley get relegated or from the Premier League, it'll be the first time I talk about them on my channel. Oh, that was dangerous. But, oh my days. Okay, I don't know why he's playing on there. Right, that's got to be a card. A card for someone, at least. That was a rough challenge by Jordan Clark. He's given him a yellow card from the previous foul. So actually the foul that was the free kick was not the thing awarded as a yellow. Oh my days, no, that's definitely a foul. Jordan Clark just is completely late. It was good defending by Holmes, and he does catch Rhodes there. Yeah, it is a yellow card. This will go to extra time. I can see a shootout. So I thought you said shootout. Well, if it's a shootout, it's going to be a long stream, and we'll just keep asking questions. I'm going to wait till one more person votes. We're going to get 15 votes, and we'll end the poll. All to what kind of goal we'll get first. Oh my gosh, England drops it. No, it's defended away and found the goalkeeper again. If one more person votes on what type of goal we'll get first, which I personally think will be a penalty, but we've got 4 options: penalty, free kick, mistake, or another. And someone can tell me in the comments. Because there's been a couple of really good guesses, actually. Someone says 75-yard screamer. Someone's actually predicted a goal scorer and what type of goal it'll be as well. Which I think is very interesting there. We do have Sorba Thomas going on the pitch. He'll be going on for Sinani. So, it's either... What kind of position is Thomas going to be in? Because the thing is with Thomas, he's such a deceiving player. He can play most positions. He can play right wing back, centre back, winger, and he can play striker. And I think Sinani was kind of in that wider role a little bit. A bit similar to where Pippa was. Him and Pippa were really interlocking well together. So I think he'll be played in that right hand side, but a bit more advanced rather than his right wing back position there. But his stats this season have been ridiculous. Apparently he's had 7 assists from set plays, so great stat on that front. Right, we've got 15 votes. Let's actually end poll. Let's do it. So that's our third poll ended. I've only just noticed that Dylan's promotional post is still the pinned comment. Like and subscribe to this bloody legend. I love it. So yeah, Huddersfield to lose, says Charlie. Interesting. So 33, if that's a tie, is either a penalty or, you know, anything that wasn't in the other 2 options. So 26% have said mistake and 6% says free kick. Yeah, I did expect free kick to potentially be the less. They've got a couple of good players who can take a good free kick, but it's not. They're not like the best in class, I would agree. With 54 likes apparently, could we get, if I'm going to change the like target now because we've exceeded 50 likes, let's try and push to 60. That's our next goal. Could we maybe get 60 likes? Free kick goes into Huddersfield. And, oh my days, it's so frustrating when there's a golden opportunity, but then no one can hit a ball. It was Sorba Thomas with the free kick, and Tom Lees just couldn't get there. It's good defending by Amari Bell, I'll give him that, but it's too high, the free kick. So, disappointing free kick by Sorba Thomas. He's got to do better if he gets this opportunity again. How do I think tomorrow's match will go? I've got a whole ball for it'll be a 0-0 half time and United getting a late goal, which will mean that Sheffield United take it to extra time. I tell you what, it really depends who scores first. If it's 0-0, it actually wouldn't surprise me because Steve Cooper's done that before. I predicted 1-1. I think what we'll see is Forest will score first, but then Sheffield United will equalise, and it will be kitchen sink time for them, you know, in the last 15 minutes or so, and Forest will survive. That's what I think may happen. I think Forest will not be as convincing at home as they were in that away game there. I mean, to be fair, Sheffield United having more of the ball, you could argue they did better, but Nottingham Forest, when they go forward and they were on the counter-attack, they were so dangerous. Tactically, Steve Cooper got the game nailed on. So, we have got Tom Lees on the ball. Oh! Right, that's definitely going to be another card. This time to Naismith. I tell you one thing that will definitely ruin this game is that if we get a red card to one of those players. Because I think with 11 versus 11, this is really close. But I think when one team goes down to 10, I think it will open things up. And I think one team will start losing control. I can see Luton not being as good as they were first half, which I'm noticing they're getting more frustrated. It's 2 yellow cards from Luton Town players in 5 minutes. So I've got to be very careful with the discipline. And Sorba Thomas on the pitch with those set pieces, they're just inviting him all these opportunities to get a goal now. Or to create a goal at least. There's going to be a red. Well, Charlie did call a red. Free kick comes in. Ah! Goal! We've got a goal. Is it? Is it given? No. What? No goal. Offside. I thought it was a goal. Oh, no, there's a foul. It's a foul in the build-up. Oh, I thought that was it. Oh my God. Wow. I thought that was game, set and match. And I did say I felt Huddersfield are now growing into it now. Flares on the pitch. A blue flare, so chucked by a Huddersfield fan. Oh my gosh, I need to see it again. I think it was one of the defenders that went down. I need to see it again and who caused the foul. Oh my gosh, but yeah, Rhodes is not happy and I don't blame him. I don't blame him there. Was it offside? But there was no flag up. There was no flag. It wasn't. There wasn't a camera to the 4th official, which is so confusing. Right, Hilton off. Jerome is on. Cameron Jerome's on for Luton Town. Yeah, no, it's a foul. Yeah, it is a foul. That's what I thought. VAR, I think. Yeah, VAR would have looked at that. Most definitely, VAR would have looked at that. I want to see another replay because I didn't see who conceded a foul. I don't know if it was Naismith. I think it was Naismith who was fouled. I think it was a defender who was fouled, but I can't see who it was. Maybe it was Rhodes, as he was talking to the referee there. Holmes with the cross, defended away by Naismith. They set off their flares. Yeah, Charlie's not impressed with that. We're getting a lot more flares here. So what happens here? Who concedes this foul? Is it? It's Bradley that gets fouled. It's Bradley that gets fouled, but I didn't manage to see who fouled him. I don't know. I think John Russell was the closest one to him, but it was Bradley who was fouled. At least I saw that now. Right, small opening there for Pippa. Pippa's going to go for goal, and it's high and over. So disappointing. If that was a goal, then I think this game would open up very well and was set for a thrilling Filani. But now it's almost destined to feel it's going to end as a 0-0 draw now, isn't it? So, yeah, just, you know, if you're going to shoot from distance, at least hit the target and try and test the goalkeeper, but they've not done any of those things, which is disappointing. That's all I can say. I'm not going to say I'm disappointed with what this game is showing. I think it's actually been really close and entertaining, but I got to say, I have preferred the first half to this at the moment. Definitely more chances for Luton in the first half. Oh, I tell you what, Tom Elise does well, and it's a throw-in for Luton. So, our target now is 60 likes. Let's go on a small like spike if we can. If you've not hit the like button, please do so. It does really help this channel. It's free to do, and it really helps the algorithm. It just helps more people to see this channel, obviously. It really, really does help. And if you guys have not subscribed to me either, all throwing goes in. Is it cleared? Amari Bell wins it back. Harry Cornick against Pippa there. And Amari Bell still on the ball. Cornick with the shot, headed away by Levi Colwill, and it's a corner. So yeah, guys, please do hit the like button as well. But also, if you've not hit the subscribe button, please also do so as well. We're still on 1,122. So if any of you've not subscribed, please do so. It'll be lovely if we can get to 1,125 today. That'll be a brilliant achievement for this channel. So only 3 of you. We need to hit that subscribe button. 90% of people watching my videos these days are apparently not subscribed. So please do hit the subscribe button if you've not done so. So, corner comes in. Looks good. Headed away by Jonathan Hogg. Good defending. But Amari Bell wins it. Oh, Harry Cornick now on the left-hand side. Cornick. Back to Bradley. Jamesbury, but he leaves it to Snodgrass, who's done very well. Didn't manage to see who that was. That was Naismith on the ball there. Oh, that's disappointing. Falls at the crucial time there. And then Solly Bradley's got to try and get the better of O'Brien, but he does. Goal kick. And is that going anywhere? No, it's pinballing Val. Goal apparently in the Premier League. It's just appeared on my phone. So let's see who has scored in the Premier League. It's still 0-0 there. Let's refresh this. Alright, here it goes. Goal for... Oh my gosh, it's Newcastle. Newcastle scored. That's a big goal in the top 4 race. Already 2 dislikes, oh dear. So Newcastle 1-0 up. Callum Wilson apparently of the goal. I would love to see the stats on that. But that means, look at this. So that pretty much guarantees Chelsea top 4, because the best they can do is match our 70 points as of now. But we have got a much better goal difference than them. So Arsenal will be in grave danger of not getting top 4, because Norwich play against Spurs on the final day. And Arsenal have got... Oh! Header there into this game. Oh my gosh. Again, Cameron Jerome getting involved. He misses for Luton Town. That's a huge goal. I called it. I said this to my brother recently, that I think Arsenal won't get top 4 if they don't get a good result in the North London derby. I even called it 2-3 weeks back. And I'm looking really, really smart now. Newcastle got lots of points this calendar year. Yes, they've got the 5th most points this year, more than Chelsea, which is no bloody surprise, isn't it? Just having a cover and short bit whilst watching me. Oh, I tell you what, that'll be me after this game. And by the looks of things, we've got 20 minutes, still 0-0. I think it's going to be a long, long stream. Oh my gosh. People saying it's a Ben Wyan goal, and in fact my phone's told me it's a Ben Wyan goal. So BBC Sport not being able to report on the right goal score apparently. Arsenal bottling it. Well, yeah, they're not really. It's Liverpool losing. They're not playing tonight, David. I believe they're playing tomorrow. They're playing Southampton tomorrow. Yeah, so they're playing at St Mary's tomorrow against Southampton. I mean, I think Man City have done it. I think had they lost to West Ham and Liverpool beat Southampton like a 9-0, then it would have made things very interesting for the final day. But I think that comeback has shown Manchester City that they're going to do it. They'll do it. Okay, so offside there. 71st minute. Huddersfield now on the ball. I've not actually left a comment on Matt's stream yet, so I've not been able to leave an Easter egg for you. He's got 360 viewers. Oh my gosh, fair play to the man. And I think he's gained like 200 subs in this stream as well. I'm telling you, Matt, I tell you this, he at this rate, if he carries on, will catch up with the likes of Benjamin Bloom. If he's not careful really right now. He could even go to Ben HD. I'm not even going to exaggerate there, but Ben has not necessarily been getting hundreds of subscribers every 2 days or so, but Matt is. He is like the main man at this moment of time, and I don't think he knows it, which he really should know. Right. So, right now, still 0-0 here at the John Smith Stadium. It's small opening there. Cornick! Good save! Come on, rebound, surely. Why are you taking the touch? Shot! Blocked! Oh, Luton Town again with the chance. My God, it's a brilliant save by Nichols, but too many times these players just not shooting first time. When you're taking a touch, it invites the defender time to correct their mistake. It was Jerome who gave it to Cornick. It's a tough angle for him. But I'm looking at James Bree thinking, had you scored that, hit that first time and got it on goal, then Nichols would have nowhere near saved it. He was still on the ground, scrambling back up on his feet. Matt is smashing it, not gonna lie. The streams are doing it for Matt. No, I've noticed he really has, and I got to and you know, people watching this may think I'm over exaggerating about Matt's success right now, but I'm telling you, the rate he's growing is better than Ben Bloom and Ben HD, and he will catch up with them if he carries on right now. But I'm gonna leave a comment. I'm gonna think. What can I say? Oh, just Huddersfield now in the box. Place given on there. Oh my gosh, this was a big chance. Cross comes in. Sorba Thomas gets it. Shaw. Oh, good save by Ingram now. Thomas keeps it on. Header. Oh, save again. Double save. Oh, they want a penalty, Huddersfield. I don't think it's going to be given. Oh, VAR would have looked at that again. It's clumsy. Oh, Toffolo's not happy at all with the referee. Oh, he's got to be careful. He can't. Oh my gosh, double save by Ingram. So, Luton nearly scored one off the pitch. And then, oh my gosh, I mean, it's but the second save's a bit clumsy from Ingram. It does look like he pulls Toffolo down. Oh my god. In both legs, we've had contentious penalty decisions. Oh my god! Ingram looked nervous there. Play the GIF. I don't get nervous. I'm feeling a bit shaky. You know what I mean. So that is what I was thinking of when I saw Matt Ingram's face there. He may have got away with it there. Simping over Matt. Well, I'm simping over talent. That's all I'll say. Okay. Oh my gosh. I know what I'm going to say. Right, said my comments. So if you guys go on Matt's stream, see if you can find it. He took advantage of fans not being in the stadiums last year and looking at games that lots of other people were streaming instead of interaction. He's smashing it. No, 100%. 100%. He really, really has. He's been one of those COVID YouTubers, really, that's really taken advantage of that, and I think he's done so well. Fair play. Should be a pen. I'm leaning towards Team Pen as well. I think Ingram's quite lucky there. And yeah, that is definitely a foul by O'Brien this time. Free kick for Luton. Forest are going to do a Leeds in the playoffs. Now, if that's the case, it means Forest are going to bottle, winning away from home, but then losing at home. So, just to remind you guys, with how much Sheffield United are in a disadvantage. I mean, for a start, Sheffield United, out of their 8 playoff campaigns, I think they've had 3 playoff finals, 5 semi-finals. They've obviously won a couple of semi-finals, but they've not won a single final. So, their record in itself is not that great. But, it's well defended by Huddersfield there. Good defending by Jordan Rhodes there. Oh, you don't want to get a couple of handbags flying in right now. Good defending by Rhodes. But yeah, Sheffield United's form in playoffs is not great. But only one team has managed to overturn losing the away leg, the home leg, but then winning on the away leg in the second time asking. And that was Derby County under Frank Lampard against Leeds. So, very rare this happens. We'll see if it does, though. Corner comes in, and it looks like it's a good header by Hogg. No, corner. Nichols tries to stop it from being a corner, but it is another corner for Luton. Typical Forest, we don't perform well in playoffs. Well, I've got to say, the thing is with Forest with playoffs, can you really base it off something? Because theoretically, you've not been in the top 6 for, I think it was, I'd like to say 11 years. 11 years, Forest have not been in the top 6. Alright, sorry, this could be a chance here for Luton there. Corner comes short. Short corner going in. Snodgrass, cross, headed away by Colwell, missed hit and booted away. Amari Bell would beat Sorba Thomas for pace there. You can't take your eyes off this game. It's actually one of the best 0-0 draws I've seen, because both teams have had big chances, really. Both really should be taken. Both should have scored at least one goal, I'd say. Can you see Ronaldo doing the Sui at Luton Ground? It would be absolutely very entertaining if he did do that one. Yeah. I know it's Sue, but you spelt it Suey, so I'm going to say it's Suey. Oh, now, in fact, that was almost a fantastic ball, but Ingram does very well, actually, to get out and goal and boot it away. Ingram's had a lot more to do in this half, but Luton, to be fair to them, when they were in the second half of their first leg, they barely threatened. And actually, to be fair, in the second half of that first leg, we had 0 shots on target. I remember going through it. But this second leg here, with this second half, we're getting chances. So definitely a better game. Obviously a lot more to play for. You know, 1 goal for any team right now, especially in the final 12 minutes, will almost give them within minutes of getting into the final. And for the fact we've not had many stoppages in play, I don't think we're going to get a big amount of stoppage time so far. Cross comes in, Bell heads it away, and I think it's Pippa that collects it. Pippa against Amari Bell. Pippa with the cross. Header, oh, he does well there, Reece Burke, and it's going to be a throw to Huddersfield. There's going to be a late red card and penalty to Luton, says Charlie. That's his prediction. Last time we were in the playoffs, Blackpool beat us. Yeah, that was the semi-final, right? Yeah, semi-final, because I knew Blackpool didn't go up that year. They lost to West Ham. I remember that. So I do know a thing or two about the playoffs. One viewer questioned me knowing the playoffs, and I think disliked the video as well, because I got my stats wrong about Sheffield United. But I do remember playoffs from about the 2010s onwards, but when you go to early 2000s, yeah, my brain's not that great. Ronaldo and Haaland losing at Luton. Oh, that'll be so entertaining. I don't think Haaland will lose personally, but you never know with Ronaldo and Man United. Cross comes in. Oh my gosh, England does so well to punch that away. Ooh, it's getting pressurising now. Final 10 minutes. Oh, my favourite part of the game. Do you think it's going to... I think he means extra time there. I don't personally want it to, but then I kind of want it to because it's entertaining. I mean, I know if it goes to extra time, I'm going to be keeping my family members awake, but it's going to be very exciting, I'll tell you that. Blackpool did go up that year. 2010-11 you're talking about, I believe. And Blackpool played against... Oh no, 11-12, sorry, that year. Now I'm getting my years confused. 11-12. Were Forest in the top 6 when Blackpool were promoted? Maybe they were. Because I know they beat Cardiff in the final. But I got to be honest, I didn't remember who they played in the semi-final. So yeah, maybe they played you in the semi-final and they beat you. Oh, and I can't even remember who Cardiff played either. Oh, there's me thinking I knew the playoffs now. Now it's awful. 2009-10 that was. Which would mean 12 years. Well, no, in fact, no. Forest, I think, made it to the year. You know what? I'm not even going to say anything because stats these days, you know, I'm getting them wrong by like 1 year or like 1 goal or 1 point or whatever, and people are thinking, "Oh no, it's this. You got this so wrong. Why are you doing this?" Honestly, just give me a chance, right? But in the meanwhile, whilst we were talking about that, we have got a free kick to Huddersfield, about 25 yards out. Sorba Thomas is going to take it. Oh, it's a goal! This is going to count. Huddersfield have scored. Oh my gosh, and who else? It had to be Jordan Rhodes returning to Huddersfield Town after 10 years. And I tell you what, he's not scored many goals for Huddersfield this year, but this goal can be crucial. As it stands right now, Huddersfield are going through to the playoff final. I tell you this, I'm glad I paid attention there because I was just having a rant with myself of me not knowing the playoffs. Got a couple of pitch invaders there, but I think they've got rid of them now. That's a huge moment. Luton have looked so well at the back, but Huddersfield in the last 5-10 minutes did start going up gears, and Luton was slowly but surely starting to lose that control. So let's see what happens here. So Sorba Thomas with the free kick, and I tell you what, it's Amari Bell. It's Amari Bell that does the poor defending there. He lets Jordan Rhodes go ahead of him. Amari Bell does not anticipate the run of Jordan Rhodes. Jordan Rhodes gets that extra yard off Amari Bell, slides in, and just gets a very slight connection. It's a nice goal, actually, because it's great power. Ingram can't get there. And that is, I mean, Corberán was talking to Aneurin, looking like he was going to bring him on, but then he just literally ditched him and started celebrating with the staff. I mean, fair play to him. It looked like he was going to bring Aneurin on, and is he going to bring him on now? Who knows? But that's a huge, huge goal for the playoffs. Finally, after 83 minutes, we've got our first goal. And I tell you what, I should have predicted a goal to be in the 70 to 90 minute plus. I said I was going to put a vote on the poll for that, but I didn't in the end. Was it a worldie? No, but it was a good finish. That's all I'd say. Good free kick by Sorba Thomas. Brilliant. Because I criticised Sorba Thomas's free kicks, haven't I? That they've been too heavy weighted, but that was just perfect. Perfect weight, perfect run by Jordan Rhodes. Brilliant technique to slide and get that extra yard of Amari Bell, and literally right at the side netting corner as well. It's a great placed goal. But Luton now under increasing pressure now. As it stands, they will not go into Wembley. Cameron Jones caught offside here. They've got 6 minutes plus, I think it'll be 4 minutes of added time. So I think 10 minutes Luton have to see if they can get a goal. Luton are bottling it, says Hill. You want a penalty shootout, says Coniston. So for that, you're going to want Luton to equalise. Now Naby Sarr's on the pitch and Dwayne Holmes is off. So another defender going on the Huddersfield team. So definitely a change of formation here. One extra defender added by Corberán. He is making sure that that back line does not concede a goal. The Senegalese centre-back known as Naby Sarr is going on for Dwayne Holmes. And I think there's another substitute as well. I don't know if it's for Luton or Huddersfield though. Newcastle almost scored apparently. Charlie Brown says boo. Great impression. Well, are you talking about my high-pitched voice? I don't know who I was trying to impersonate there. Right, yeah, Reece Burke is off. And Carlos Mendes Gomez is on the pitch. Now, he's one of those players, which I was going to do a video thinking the most underused or the most disappointing transfer. And I was going to say for Luton, Carlos Mendes Gomez. Not that he's been bad, but I just don't think he's been involved enough. So I'm excited for him because he was, I think was he the second or the third top goal scorer for League 2 for Morecambe last year. So I'm excited to see if he can change something here. So one less defender for Luton, one extra one for Huddersfield. We'll see if things change from that. Square pass by Sorba Thomas. It's defended. Huddersfield paid the ref, says Jack. Gosh, I tell you what, a lot of people upset that Huddersfield have scored. I know what I'm exactly going to say. Right, I've sent something to Matt there. Right, so all pass. Lewis O'Brien there. If it's 2 for Huddersfield, it's game over. If it's 2, it's game over. Playoff links with Hartlepool there. Throw the keeper up, get the ball up, Luton. Charlie really wants a draw, or at least Luton to go through. No foul given there by Peter Banks. That's surprising. Shot over. Is that Pippa again? I think that is Pippa again. He always likes these long shots and goes for the spectacular, but he's not really gone close since. Well, we've got 3 minutes plus stoppage time. I think we'll get 4 minutes. Sometimes I don't really get these wrong. The most I've been wrong before was 10 minutes, I think. What game was it 10 minutes for? I think it was one for playoff ones for League 1. But in general, when I predict stoppage time, I'm either spot on or 1 minute off. Yeah, Charlie is a Luton Town fan right now, indeed. Maybe he's had enough of Leeds this season, causing him enough pain. Gosh, if they do survive for the Premier League, though, that'd be unbelievable. Could be a small break going on. Oh, that's a definite free kick for Huddersfield Town. And they're going to be taking their sweet time taking this free kick there. Now, I think Hogg's wanting a red card here. I think for Alan Campbell claiming that O'Brien in that position was the last man. Let's see this here. So Campbell on O'Brien, and I don't think he was last man. I don't think red card worthy challenge there. Just going shoot. We've got Sue, but we've also got shoot like that. It looks like Adebayo is on. Adebayo is going on the pitch. He's only got 2 minutes plus stoppage time to get something here. Charlie's saying, why are you making stupid fouls? But don't tell me, ask him. Corner for Huddersfield. And if they score from this corner, I think it's game over. Just defend and go up. My gosh, Charlie is desperate right now. You should see the comments I left on that stream, because I think it's quite relatable for what everyone's going through right now in this chat at the moment. How we're doing with likes, by the way, guys. I've not actually checked, to be honest. We're on 54. We are 6 likes away from 60 likes. So let's go on a small like spike. Let's see if we can get to 60 likes. That would be a brilliant achievement. Corner's taken short, and they're playing it to the corner flag. Yes, the beautiful half-time racing. Now here's Sorba Thomas. He's managed to get past that. Pippa, well defended by Naismith. Now Luton going to try and go on the counter-attack. Alan Campbell to James Bree. James Bree trying with a long looping ball. It's won by Carlos Mendes Gomez, but the touch is not great. It's booted away by Jonathan Hogg. Amari Bell, who's I think is at fault for that goal. I've got to say, Amari Bell is not great defending on his part. So long ball in, and Jerome just doesn't find Adebayo, and it's in the comfortable possession of Lee Nichols, who's really running the clock down very well there. 4 minutes of added time. Did I not say it was 4 minutes? I just know how much stoppage time it is. My estimation powers are absolutely spot on. Charlie's really not happy that Huddersfield are winning right now. I think he's not liking the possibility that Leeds could go down and Huddersfield could go up. It would be doubly as painful. Hills just said that I was correct there. You know, I'm not. So this could be a small chance, maybe. Oh my gosh, playing out from the back. But I tell you what, Huddersfield, fair play to them. They have fought for this. I've not showed stats for quite some time. Let's actually show some stats before this game ends. I will be keeping a very close eye though. Oh, that was a decent pass there. I think Carlos Mendes Gomez just keeps the ball somehow. Naismith with the cross. It's poor, not high enough, and it doesn't even beat the first man. Disappointing. Yes, so as you can see, look at that. Second half, a lot more of the attack momentum going to Huddersfield, and they've got a chance. 3 versus 2. Lewis O'Brien, with the chance there. He's going to give it. Oh my gosh, and they waste it, and it's Jordan Rose to the corner flag. So whilst it was a counter-attack, they've now gone to corner flag FC. But now Luton have won it back. 2.5 minutes, I dare say. Can't do my maths. 2.5 minutes to get something. It's a throw-in to Luton Town in their half. So more attack momentum there. 54 to 46. Look at that, much closer. If you look at this, look at that. Huddersfield, the better team in that second half. You can't argue that. 4 shots to only 1 there. Huddersfield much improved in the second half, and that is what we did predict. Long ball, doesn't find anyone. Lico's taking his sweet time again. 0 big chances missed there. 4 shots to 3 there. 3 goalkeeper saves to 1. I mean, it's just everything that I've said. You know, I said Huddersfield always look dangerous going forward, and they've just got the experience, haven't they? Throw Ingram up, says Charlie Brown. I don't know if that's going to work, honestly. What was that? Yeah, disappointing. Just disappointing, isn't it? Especially if you're a Luton fan. I mean, as a neutral fan, you want a lot of drama. So, long goal kick by Ingram. Can it find anyone? 1.5 minutes left. Amari Bell, and it's offside. So it's in Huddersfield's ball here, and they'll take their time here as well. It's disappointing for Luton, really, to be honest. So even when they try and hit the ball long, they're getting themselves in an offside position, and they can't afford to do that. I mean, Nathan Jones has been criticised of his post-match interview with his Premier League players comment. Jonathan Hogg being the only player in that squad from that Premier League squad that Huddersfield were. But yeah, it's not looking great for them. And I gotta say, if Luton even took one of their many chances in the first half, I think it would have been a different game. So, oh my gosh, good play by John Russell there. Brilliant play. There's Dwayne Ohms. Right, throw into Huddersfield. Send the Luton goal. Luton need to send goalkeepers up. Well, they can't right now. They can't send them up right now because it's in Huddersfield's ball. It's in their possession. It's their throw-in. And they'll take their time now. Oh my gosh. Well, this is it, isn't it? We've got the final 10 seconds. I'm surprised no one's been booked for time wasting yet. I think Pippa will be booked for time wasting when this goes out of play. Sorbert Thomas kicks it wide. We're in the 94th minute right now. Huddersfield are seconds away from the Championship Playoff Final, the second time in 5 seasons. And the full-time whistle has gone. And we've got a pitch invasion right now. Huddersfield fans absolutely ecstatic right now. Oh my gosh, I tell you this, we're seeing a bigger pitch invasion than we saw for Bournemouth's promotion right now. Oh my god. Well, Nathan Jones unquestionably gutted. His team fought throughout the way. My god, just stop it with your phones all the time when you're hugging players and getting them in headlocks and stuff. Just celebrate with them. There's the flares. There's the flares that we were on about there. Thomas is having a big party there with all the fans right there. Oh my gosh, I gotta say, first half, by far the better team goes to Luton. They had many chances that they really should have taken. If they took one of them, and Huddersfield had to get back into this and made this 1-1, let's say, we'll be going to an extra time position there. I didn't actually manage to change the aggregate score. I've only just noticed that there. Need to end the timer. And I've not actually changed the aggregate score. I can't believe no one told me off for that. I've got to quickly do that. Let's actually officially say that Huddersfield are going to Wembley. Let's get this to work. There we go. Replace. There we go. So, 2-1 aggregate. Huddersfield through to Wembley. Second playoff final in 5 seasons. Will they play against Forest or Sheffield United? It's either going to be the 4th time they play against Nottingham Forest this season or a Yorkshire derby in the final. Now, that is really exciting. Charlie Brown says, I hope they lose. Bournemouth capacity is only about 9 people, says David Merchant. You're not that wrong. But yeah, before I go, let's actually see what's going on with Newcastle and Arsenal so far. Because that's not got many minutes left either. Still 1-0 Newcastle. So as you can see here, hope you can see it. Yes, you can. Arsenal 5th, 67. 1 point behind Spurs. Much worse goal difference than Spurs. They've got Everton on the final day, where Everton could be literally fighting for their lives in the final day. And Spurs have got bottom of the table Norwich, where they're looking like they're going to stay down there right now. So, at this moment of time, it's not looking good for Newcastle for top 4 hopes. But we got to talk about Huddersfield. They are through to the playoff final. It was Jordan Rhodes. It just had to be Jordan Rhodes who returned to Huddersfield Town for the first time in 10 years. And he has got the winner and the only goal for Huddersfield Town. It was destiny that he had to score. Wow. So, let's just give you 1 more minute, guys, for comments, and then I will be signing off in this stream today. 1 more minute, guys, for chat and questions. By the way, if you not like the stream, we're 6 likes away still from 60. Maybe if you can get to 55 likes, that would be unbelievably appreciative for this channel. We've got 10 of you watching. God, there's still pitch invasions going. There's even players taking off their shirts, giving them to fans. Everyone taking their shirts off, giving them to fans there. Gosh, I mean, what's it about Championship players with sports bras? You barely see any sports bras in the Prem these days. By the way, in fact, actually, final poll. I'm going to do a final poll, which you can vote for after the stream. In fact, can I do it now? In fact, no, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do final poll now. Let's quickly do this. This will be the final thing I'm going to say. who will join Huddersfield in the final. Gonna do a final poll. So this will link very nicely to tomorrow's stream, which will be at 7:30 too. I don't know if it's actually shown that in my video at the moment, but it will be 7:30. But that is really exciting. Wednesday Till I Die says Rhodes, his brother. Wow, I tell you this, I mean, Jordan Rhodes, I said it was almost destined that it had to be Jordan Rhodes who scored for Huddersfield. The sentimental signing, people called it, really, but he has scored the one goal, substituted on for Danny Ward, was probably not expecting as many minutes as he got, but he has scored the one goal that has sent Huddersfield Town to their second playoff final and their second Wembley appearance in 5 years. Unbelievable. And they've got a real chance now. Oh, there's Michael Heflif. I recognise him in the stadium there. So 5 of you voted. I'm going to keep this the vote going until the end. And we've got a goal at St James's Park. Unbelievable. And this surely puts an end to Arsenal's top 4 hopes because they have fallen behind again. 2 goals down now. Bruno Guimaraes with the second goal. I think top 4 is now over for Arsenal. Absolutely unbelievable this. It looks like Spurs under Conte with their form have literally snatched and grabbed top 4 off of Arsenal. Unbelievable. 2 unbelievable games. Huddersfield go through. Arsenal looking like they're not getting top 4 now. Incredible. So guys, I will be back tomorrow streaming for you guys. I'll just look at final few comments and I'll sign off today. Forest smash Huddersfield in the final. I voted already. Boo, says Charlie. So Plastic have to wear sports bras. Most people do in the lower leagues, by the way, Charlie. Give them some respect. Right, I think that'll have to be it for today. So guys, I've got to say thank you so much for the support today. I really do appreciate it. You know, likes wise, we've done so well. I think we've gone up to 55 likes. So thank you guys so much. Subs wise, we gained one. We gained 1 sub today. So we didn't do too well with subs, but at the same time, to have that average viewers and the amount of likes, I do appreciate that. But if in case you're wondering how many we're on, 1,122 is what we're currently on. If you can hit the subscribe button, or if you've not done so yet, please do so. It's free to do, only takes a couple of seconds, and it will take you straight to more content I'll do on my channel, which there's so much stuff going on in the Championship right now. There's so many things to do. Right, I think Matt's unfortunately already ended his stream, so I can't. No, Matt's still here, but I don't know how long though, so I'm going to see if I can catch up with him. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the stream, please do so. It really helps the stream. Please hit that subscribe button and please continue to share this channel to as many people as you can. All of that helps too. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. And this game ends. Huddersfield 1, Luton Town 0. Huddersfield in their second playoff final in 5 years. And I'll see you guys very, very soon.